Herkesy Examla. Welcome back to Tom Plays EU4 for absolute beginners. We are back with the Ottomans, and yeah, we've fulfilled all our European missions, so I think the key to any further missions is going to be this one, conquering Egypt. So we're basically eyeing up for the Mamluks in a big way. So we still need to recover from a war. We should, let's improve relations as far as we can. I am a little concerned that the Mamluks seem to currently be being beaten up by Portugal, who, as well as having all this North African land, also have a chunk of land down here. Is technically a separate nation, colonial nation. Oh, they've also managed to grab the Caribbean, which is quite important for trade, and they've got a fair chunk of North America by the look of it, so Portugal is not someone to be taken lightly. So I'm really hoping they don't take any of the land that we need for our mission tree, otherwise we may have to fight them, which I would much rather not do. So we'll see, but anyway, first things first, I need to split some armies up so they're not taking damage anymore. We want to try to recover if possible. We also made some new trade ships, so let's make these into a single fleet, and I'm going to tell them to protect trade. So we've got Crimea. Okay. Oh, I see, yeah, because Crimea we are moving trade along. So actually Crimea makes sense. I don't think we have anyone protecting Crimean trade. So that's reasonable. Going to build another fleet of heavy frigates. 7. And this may actually be a replacement for one of our existing fleets. I think we should have at least one in every province where we have a merchant. Okay, let's split you as well. So we know you won't be taking any damage, and then the furthest to go, noble rebels, is going to be the actual Southern Army. Military access, no problem. Okay, so let us improve relations with vassals. We've annexed Georgia now, so don't need to worry about them. Take 60, but no more, so I need to split you up. There, they can take 64 as well, so that should hopefully put us in a good position for recovering. Could of course have some separatists coming out, you never know. Nope. And apparently it is once again free Monarch Point day. Yeah, we did actually, probably slightly foolishly, already take advantage of these estates, but never mind. Grant monopoly charters, demand diplomatic support, that makes them disloyal, seek support of the clergy, demand administrative support, and most risky, call the diet and demand military support. So we're going to have a bit of disloyalty, especially from the military, for a bit. That's alright. I don't think we're going to be going anywhere. We want to support hardliners again. Okay, got our diplomat back, so we can start improving relations with the Nogai. So where do we stand with this? Grand Army. I mean, that does sound useful. At the same time, it depends where we are with military technology. So we have 24. The Mamluks have 25, so that's no good. The Mamluks actually have higher technology than we do. We need to fix that before we attack them again. That's assuming there's going to be anything left to attack. So Portugal really are taking them down here. Oh, that's not good. We already have a conquest casus belli against Portugal. Not good at all. So what we should do is take as much of the Mamluk land as we can. Well, it's still not Portuguese, and then we'll have to start worrying about finding a way to take Portugal on, I suppose. It's going to be tricky. Ease the tax burden. I don't know if we're doing too badly for money now. More imperialism. Here we go again, unwise statements on neighbours, so we get more. I'd rather lose 25 diplomatic power, thanks. Standing to royal marriage, I have no issue with that. Okay, didn't want this. Okay, so Teutonic Order, Gotland, Lithuania and Livonian Order. That's fine. They are not that dangerous, I don't think. So I won't be surprised if we either don't need to get involved, or at the very least we can just send one army. Austria's embraced enlightenment. Well, it does look like there's a way for us to get through. So let's put these together and go help. Who was it they were up against? Livonian Order? Okay. We'll go take them down. Got our vassals coming, so that's not a huge problem. Ooh. Yeah, I should never have granted Portugal military access in the first place. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Okay, so these caravels, these are protecting Ragasa. I'm not convinced that's a very useful mission, actually, from what I've seen on the trade screen. However, Aleppo. Okay, so you protect Aleppo. What we should actually do is tell them not to go in times of war. I know there's no need with this war, but if I forget, I'm only going to regret it. We lost our general. Oh, fabulous. Never mind. Looks like Portugal's making mincemeat of him anyway. So we'll just sit here at the siege and look helpful. Who's this? Bohemia, of course. So they've all made peace. Everyone's happy. Why can't we all get along, etc. Military technology. So we've now got the Royal Mortar. That's a change. Yep. Right. Mamluks. still on 25. We're now on 25. How is it looking in terms of institutions? Okay, so the Mamluks have a little bit because of that university, which to be fair they made. So we actually have more than them. We can't embrace it now anyway, but you can see where all the universities are. They're all the green ones, so every nearby province, every province that borders on a university province is receiving the Enlightenment. Oh, except for this one, that's a university, but they haven't actually developed it yet. Sweden. Oh yeah, we got Russia to give some land back to Sweden, didn't we? Now that's going. It looks like they're fighting them. Unfortunately, it's probably Russia attacking them. Oh well. Not a lot we can do, really. Okay, so here's the plan. We need to head down to the Mamluks and take everything they own, if possible. It would be great if we could recover somewhat first. Apparently Frankfurt is now the emperor. Interesting. Just another general. Slow down a little. Russia is sowing discontent. Thank you very much. I do not appreciate your sowing of discontent in my country. So this is a point where it would actually be quite useful if we can make friends with Spain, because Portugal's probably their big colonial ally, although they are also historical friends. Okay, so when we attack the Mamluks, we are facing Transoxiana and Fars. Okay, Fars is somewhere around here. Okay, not being able to see them is always a plus. Transoxiana, on the other hand, is here. So I think they merit a spy network of their very own. Because if they're going to join in a war against me, I think I shall be taking these two provinces as my just reward for smacking them down. So we better divert an army up there. At least it's a smallest army. Let's get a new general. All our generals should be pretty decent now. Imperialism against Fox. Yeah, I have no intention of going to the Americas right now. I need to split these armies up a bit further. Let's see. Yeah, they all seem okay. And they're almost up to full health. What can you take? Oh no, you can take 40. And you can at least take 39. That should be fine. Should be absolutely fine. I'm still hoping that our estates will become loyal soon. Oh, there we go. Alright, so we now have a loyal estate again. It's just how long it's going to take us to rebuild our manpower up to something halfway decent. Or whether we just don't worry about it too much because this army is going to be facing Transoxiana anyway. Who aren't exactly all that scary. And goodness knows how far behind in tech they are. Oh, they're only on 24. Okay, I stand corrected. Maybe they are slightly scary. Well, nonetheless, I'm going to attack him anyway. Let's do this. Hang on, sorry. Spies. I still need to get to fabricate some claims on Transoxiana, don't I? Okay, split up again. Get me on head if it wasn't screwed on. And what rebels have we got coming? Hungary, of course we do. Of course, Hungarian rebels. Right, well in that case, while we're worrying about Transoxiana, let's head all the way back up there to take down some Hungarian rebels. So Bohemia's fighting Hungary. Now it looks like they've finished fighting Hungary. Okay, our heir is in trouble. 415. To be honest, that's not bad. I might send for a trained medicus. There. Apparently the Ottoman doctors are up to the task. You can head back to where were you? Here, Homes. Okay, now you've finished that, you can head back here. And we shall see. An exceptional year, so let's collect the benefits over time. Seeing as we're not particularly low on money, I'm actually wondering if we should think about upgrading our castles. We will stamp down on the movement. Okay. To help, is it? Okay, fabricate a claim. I want Altin primarily, because that'll take me into the middle of Transoxian lands. But why just have one when you can have both? So we need 25. So yeah, Transoxiana. Join the Mamluks at your peril. Why are there two places I can make claims on? Kizzle's Sue. Oh right, but we wouldn't be able to core it, would we? Had this with Uzbek. Allowed us to fabricate a claim, but then couldn't core it right, so that would be Russia, Mamluks, Fars and Bengal. Whereas the Mamluks, we're only dealing with Transoxiana, Fars, oh and Kilwa now. That's more of an issue. Towards enemies, war exhaustion, occupied and besieged provinces. Right, that's only going to get worse So if we can send a diplomat to improve our relations with Kilwa, we will hopefully find horrible plague. Well, that isn't good. Try to contain it. Don't think that's going to help the war effort. Separation of powers. New idea group. Okay. Right, we should just check, as always, who's the furthest ahead. It actually seems to be administrative tech, oddly enough. Possibly not as far ahead as I'm thinking. There's probably not that much in it between them and the diplomats. So we're actually doing okay now in terms of money, I think. Yeah, I mean, it's not amazing. We could do better. Could take trade ideas in order to allow us to do better. On the other hand, diplomatic ideas, they're usually a pretty good bet. Let's get another diplomat. Might come in useful. Kilwa will now not join in. That's what I wanted. Timurids are massively in debt, so they're not going to join in. Fine, but I have to say, not impressed. Do think I might drop them as an ally soon. So, Transoxiana, have you joined in? You have joined in. Hoping to make you regret that. I need to work out where Fars is as well. Oh, there they are. Okay, absolutely tiny. Not too much of an issue then. Grief. Unusually aggressive for the Mamluks. Impressed. Guess I better keep my armies together. That's how they're going to do things. Actually, more to the point, let's follow them. See if we can eliminate them completely. Even if they do seem to be much faster than us. Caught them. Are they dead? We actually managed to wipe them out, that's good. Save us some work. I can take this fort down now. And maybe make a start on some other things. Right, excellent. Transoxiana. Hang on, who's this? Alright. Just a couple of them, I suppose. Might as well go for the diplomatic ideas. We don't really need the diplomatic tech at this stage. Okay, change of plan. Who on earth is this? That's Transoxiana, that's their actual army. So we need to take them down. Come on, guys. Sure why they're able to just walk straight through the capital fort like that. There you go. Right, you guys join together. This looks hopeful. Mamluks look quite diminished actually. Unlike Portugal, who are going to be a big concern. Want to connect them. No, everyone please stop showing up the Padishah. It's not clever. Who's this? Oh, this is the mighty army of Fars apparently. At least we don't have any huge armies to deal with down there now. Just need those sieges to be over. Never mind. So the only army who's actually needs any real attention is going to be this one. Basically having to chase across the length of the country. Yeah, well, not really gunning for Fars. Oh, that's something. I'm beginning to think I need to build some more forts just to stop the armies from happily tromping across the land. It's a little annoying. What's Great Britain doing here? Well, they're not here to take a piece of the Mamluks as well. Grief. Where are you guys going? Answers that one. Hopefully this will allow us to take you down. Sure. Grand Army, why not? See, this is going to be a nuisance. Oh no, I somehow caught them. Okay, that's for Transoxiana army then. Let's head back to Transoxiana and persuade them that they should throw in the towel on this particular war. Meanwhile, this siege is taking forever. Not a big issue. Right, okay. This in mind, I'm going to take these two bits of land. simultaneously if possible. Oh no. I didn't realise they were hiding an army up here. That's actually almost creepy. They're just sort of sitting there waiting to jump out at us when we weren't expecting them. Right, okay then. Take it you're still moving. Right, so how's everyone else doing? Well, I've taken quite a lot of ground. Just need a little help. Oops, if his siege could finish one day, that would be great. Don't seem to have any troops over here. Alright, I see. Oh, well, that's good. Maybe we'll be able to make peace with them at some point. They already demolished most of their army. Ah, they started on Transoxiana as well. Excellent. No argument with the choices of the vassals in that case. So you go there. You just go there. Let's take these last two pieces of land. I wonder if my galleys might just be sufficient to take down that navy. They may not be, but there's only one way to find out. In the meantime, hopefully my army's arriving soon. Yeah, they're fine. And the siege is still going on. But, tell you what, I might move a caravel there as well. Just to back them up. And these. These are all obsolete anyway, so let's add them to the fleet and maybe get them taken down. Actually, let's not do it that way, let's do it this way. We're going sort of sideways on. Who's this? Yeah, give me 25 ducats, I don't mind. It's good, it'll free up. Right, I'm gonna get rid of these. And these, they're basically too old to really be worth having. Where are you going? No idea. Never mind. I will head to Cyprus. I'm going to deny the unity of being. Okay. You guys can move down on one. I'm worried that the Mamluks might come up the same way that Yemen are. But can't really cover every possibility. So, this in mind, let's go and take Kish. So we've got another Transoxian army here. But nonetheless, we're getting there. finally. Right, go and... Oh, no, you can't. Right, okay, take out this castle. Then... How's this one doing? 30th of April? No problem. Right, what about the possibility of just piecing Transoxiana? Yeah, they'll give us those two and some money, and that's fine. That's all we needed. Okay. Great, no more Transoxiana to deal with. Can just focus on the Mamluks now. Also, we should be... Oh, actually, with the Mamluks, we're on 99. Almost. Might as well just head in and take them, I guess. Depends what they're going to give us. What would you give us? Okay, so they're going to cede all of that. That's not bad. Yeah, okay. I'll accept that. Not sure it's going to be enough to fulfill the mission, unfortunately. So we may still have Portugal coming in and taking these two bits of land, although has Tunis made some inroads? Be good if you have. Still, better not get involved. Okay, so you need to go back up there. And my Transoxian army needs to head back up to here, I suppose. Try to find somewhere that can support an army of 40. There we go. Much better. Okay, so we made a bit of a move into Transoxiana there. Going to... don't need to, but I'm going to mothball the forts because I don't think the forts are doing as much good. I think we need to update them. So having just won a battle, won a war, let us start improving these forts. Might. Actually, I don't think there are any near Transoxiana, so we don't need to worry. Plus, we don't have quite enough money to do all of them anyway. So yeah, I suppose just get everyone back into position. That's fine. I'm actually hoping Portugal may have other things on their mind than conquering the Mamluks. What have we got? Spare no expense. We need additional administration. Okay, so you split up. You move back to there. The supply limit is only 39 again. And there's 40. That's a better option. Supply limit on the castle. 31. That's no good. Okay, and you guys also need to split up. That's 46. That's 45. They're fine. We'll get, diplomatic reputation, so we seem to have enough money. So anyone who would be easy to convert, well there are, but at the same time it's not really helping us because of the humanist ideas, so I think it's just a waste of money now. Gained a bunch of provinces. Call the last one. Okay, so we've got quite a bit of Egypt now at least. But not enough apparently for it to count as conquering Egypt. which is a bit upsetting. I don't know if we're going to be stopped from doing that by the need to take on Portugal. In which case we may need some better allies. Who are Portugal's rivals? Mamluks, that's no good. Great Britain and Austria. Great Britain is probably our best option. Might regret this. Might get dragged into a war with someone a bit too powerful, but at the same time there's a danger we might need to take on Portugal. That's probably going to be how we have to do it. So it probably doesn't hurt to lay some groundwork, although we'll probably go for the Mamluks next time again, because I'm sure we've got some more claims. Yeah, I didn't think that was all the claims by any means. 2, 3, 4, 9 or 10. Excellent. Now the interesting thing in the northeast now is that the obvious target would be Transoxiana, but of course we're going to have a truce with them until 1738, whereas our truce with Russia expires next year. So it's whether we want to wait for Transoxiana or attack Russia again. But I think that's all to think about next time. Got quite a way to go in recovering from this particular war. So yeah, might want to take our time doing it, I think, and deciding whom to attack next. Still, not bad. Made a bit of progress. Definitely looking a bit bigger. Less than 100 years from the end now as well. Which took a while. But yeah, brilliant. So yeah, we'll deal with the rest next time. We'll be looking at the northeast again. Or possibly the east, depending. Transoxiana is certainly a much easier target, but we will have to wait 9 years, so I suppose it depends how long we spend recovering. So we've got no manpower. We do have room to make a bigger army. We could improve the navy considerably, I would say. In fact, having just eliminated some trade ships, well, I remember. Let's actually make some more. 4, 5, 6, 7. Make some along here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So once they pop up, we can decide where to send them in terms of protecting trade. Might want to decide whether to move a merchant, whether we actually care anymore about trade being directed to Alexandria, because I imagine we have 30% of a trade power. It's still not huge, to be fair, but it does mean we're now redirecting quite a bit more of it to Constantinople. So we'll see how we feel. But that's definitely all for next time. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.